Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. For this one it is Spelunker, which was released by Broderbund Software in 1984. This is one of those games that everybody seems to know, but not very many people actually had it. And a sizable number of those people who know the game only really know the title, and that's about it. So, well, let's get a game underway and let's see what it's all about. Now, I can't remember how many levels there are, but they are quite a size. So we start in the elevator here. So you are the Spelunker, and basically it's what you would imagine. You're walking around this huge underground cavern, and you're picking up various artifacts and valuables and what have you that you find. There's also some rather more useful stuff, such as dynamite, which you will need, flares, which you also need, and also try not to fucking walk off the end of platforms. You also pick up things to refill your air supply, because that bar that you can see across the bottom underneath where it says Spelunker, because the game also kindly keeps reminding you of the name of this game that you are playing. But yes, below that bar is your air supply. I can't really get any further on this level because you can see that moving area, even though it is the same colour as the actual ground that we're on. It's I think that's swamp water, and you lose a life if you touch it. This area is a lot more tricky than it looks. That's my air supply refilled. So I have some flares and some dynamite, and here we are approaching one of the areas where I need the dynamite. So I'll put that there. That should be close enough. Yep, destroys that large pile there, so we can get through. Now this ghost that keeps following you, you can destroy it. There we go. I can't remember the name of that weapon that I just used, but it is specifically to destroy the ghosts and that. I think it's like the Spectre gun or something, but it has nothing to do with Bond. That noise you can hear is that bat, but I'm now getting a warning that my air is low, and there really is fuck all I can do about it, because I'm stuck on this part here where I'm trying to get down through the level. I'm going to run out of air before, so I've now got to go right back to the fucking top again. That's fucking good of them. Your air supply really does not last very long, so you are having to pick up refills of your air supply fairly often. So right, I need to be careful not to fall down that crevasse. That thing I picked up there, it gives you a random bonus. Sometimes it will give you an extra life, which would be handy. Now, I want to try and collect some of these items here. In fact, that one I've got is the only thing that I really needed, so yeah, I could get away from that. Hands up anyone who is not irritated by that sound effect for the bat. Head over here, so I grab that, which I think, yeah, that was an air refill. So I now need to get up the top here. I'm not sure what that is that I picked up. I think it's just valuable. Alright, so there's a... oh, okay. Right, there's the key that I need for later levels. Grab that flare. I'm not entirely sure what the flares do. Now I've got to be careful here. There we go, right, so that's my air refilled. Now most of the time when you lose a life it is because you fall too far. It's pretty unforgiving as far as falls go. I think that, oh no, right, this is my last life. That was close. Trouble is I'm now at effectively a dead end. I've got to go back the way I came. Yeah, I can't go any further. Alright. We'll head back to the elevator then. Wouldn't have minded checking out that area. Okay, we'll have another look at what's around here. Okay, that's my air refilled again. Oh, fuck it. Alright, that's last life. Well, for me that's not doing too bad actually. Well, there you go, that's what the game looks like. As I say, plenty of people know the title, but haven't actually seen what the game itself is like, so well, now you know. So we'll have another go and start the review. Graphically, it's very much the product of its time. Okay, the graphics are not going to amaze you, but we are talking, you know, an early Commodore 64 game, you know, 1984. Audio is the same again. I mean, yeah, the audio is fine for its time. It hasn't aged well, just like the graphics haven't. And then the gameplay. The gameplay is an area where the game has aged well. I think it plays pretty fucking well, actually. It looks far easier than it is. This game is not a fucking walkover. It's pretty tough. Get rid of that thing. Well, I see, because I've got 4 lives. Let's see. Okay, I can get across there. Oh, right, okay. In that case, let's see what's here. Ah, it's the other rope. Ah, you fucking... That is where the game does get difficult. You've got to be careful when it comes to timing your jumps. And a lot of the time I keep fucking it up. Oh, like that. I don't really need the dynamite, but I'll grab it. Actually, I think that was a flare, not the dynamite. I grabbed another valuable plus refill for my air. Another valuable there. There's another valuable here. That's giving me an extra life. Another valuable there, so we're not doing too bad. I think I could use, let's try using a, actually no, there's no point. I was going to say I could try using a flare to get up into that section, but there's nothing there anyway, so okay, we won't do that. So anyway, yeah, so let's get on, carry on then. The gameplay, I mean, it's very much in a sort of hybrid of Manic Miner and like Pitfall. My air is getting very low, that's what that's warning me about. I can get to the end in time, there we go, right, so I got the refill. Out of range. Get a bit closer. There we go. You can only use that when you are on the ground. If you are you know, on a ladder or something, or on a rope, you can't use that thing, so you may initially think, oh, those ghosts are fucking easy and all that, but yeah, they later on will appear in some bloody awkward places and some bloody awkward times, which means that yeah, they're a lot more tricky. I've already shown you that area, so let's providing my air will last, let's check out another area. Ah, fuck it. Oh well, I was going to die anyway because my air is extremely low. There's another ghost about to show up. I've already shown you this way, so let's go for another new area once I can actually get rid of this fucker. There we go. Alright, let's see what's here. Well, that's my air refilled. Could have done with that earlier. Well, that's all I can do here. So let's head down a bit further. Right, let's see what's at the bottom of this ladder. There's no way the mic didn't pick that up. It's the cunts next door with their cuntmobiles are still out in force. Now, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get past this fucker, because I'm assuming, yeah, that the bat shit kills you. Well, that's how you get through it, by luck. Yeah, you've just seen there, sometimes you do get stuck against the background, which is annoying, to put it mildly. Almost as annoying as that sound effect of the bat. So let's head up here. Oh, why did it start me there of all places? Right. Well, that didn't give me a an extra life, which I could do with. So, yeah, I mean, alright, the game is extremely challenging, but I think it plays really well. It does help that it has more in common with Pitfall, I think, than Manic Miner, but yeah, it plays, oh, bollocks, it plays a lot better than it looks. In that regard, it has something in common with Hero, you know, the old Activision game. So right, we'll start one more go. So yeah, although it, you know, is graphically it's still a perfectly decent game, and I do quite enjoy playing it. You know, it's another one of the those games that's a great example of, you know, so what if the graphics and the audio are shit, the gameplay is good, and that is what matters. And yeah, I mean, I think that it is bloody challenging. It is most certainly not an easy game. But it's not, you know, one of those games that is so fucking difficult that you get pissed off with it. Okay, I could still be killed by what was left of the ghost. So... Oh, that's where it does get annoying. You don't need to fall very far before you have fallen far enough to lose a life. Well, that's really about the only annoying thing about it. Actually, I tell a lie, yeah, it's annoying when you get stuck in the background, which looks like I've done. Oh, there we go, just about managed to get out of it. But also bear in mind, this is only the first level, so each level is a fair old size, and I would imagine that each level gets bigger as it goes along, so there is plenty in this game, which is makes it even more impressive. I'm now running low on air. I can get it if I can time this. There we go. Alright, so alright for air now. Well, for the moment anyway. That was close. So what do I rate it? I would give this game 8 out of 10. You know, it plays great. If the graphics were better and the audio were better, it would get a 10. So yeah, I mark it down a bit because it doesn't look or sound great. But oh fuck. But despite that, it still gets 8 out of 10. I am a fan. That was fucking close. That's still gonna, yeah. I was rather lucky actually that I was able to survive that fall. There we go, managed to avoid the batshit. Okay, I got one life left. not doing bad score-wise here. Oh, fuck it, and then walk straight into that. Well, there you go. So that is Spelunker then. 8 out of 10. I think it is a decent game. And, yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a go. So that brings this review to an end. And we will see you at the next one.